Welcome to This Wasn't on the Test, the podcast where knowledge meets humor in the most unexpected ways. Join Dr. Jake and Dr. Kayla, a couple with doctorates in their respective fields, and their sister Kelsey, who may not have a PhD but sure knows how to keep things light with her quick humor and relatable take on the world. Whether you're a scholar or just a curious mind, this trio will make you laugh, think, and you might even learn something new. Tune in to find out why this wasn't on the test. Welcome back to This Wasn't on the Test. I'm Kelsey, here with my brother and sister-in-law, Dr. Jake and Dr. Kayla Berg. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hey.
We haven't seen each other in a week and a half, so we didn't record last week. Whoops, sorry, people. To all of our followers, we're sorry.
It was an oddly busy week last week. Like, I don't know what entirely happened. I don't know. Like, every day at school last week felt like just putting out fires. Like, it was wild.
Yeah. I mean, believe it or not, we are not famous podcasters, and we have real lives and real jobs to do.
And it was Emmy's birthday last week.
Yeah,
that ate up into
sweet
some of our time.
girl. Did you show her the video of me and her wearing the same exact thing?
God, yes. She and her friend were laughing hysterically.
I was like, literally, it was on my dresser, and I was getting dressed, and I was like buttoning my shirt, and I looked down, and I could like see it in like the little view of my eyes, and I was like, oh my God, I'm literally wearing the same thing as my niece in her 6th grade school photo.
Yeah. No, her friend after watching that video looked at me and she goes, "Why does Emmy look more like her than she does like you?" And I'm like, "Girl, I know.
Yeah. I know, it's so funny.
Our genes are strong all along our family.
Except for your youngest, who looks like me, and we're not genetically related at all."
I know, that is very weird. That is very, very
I'm going to
weird.
take it. I'm going to take it and call it a win.
Did you guys see that Instagram story that I posted yesterday of Felix?
Mm-mm.
Wow, you guys don't even follow me.
What was it?
What like when he was a baby.
The one when he was a baby?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my
I can't
goodness.
stand it. I can't stand it.
He was the cutest baby I think I've ever seen in my life.
Yes.
I mean,
Sorry
the
to your
little
other
smile.
child.
Sorry to your older child.
I mean, Zeke was a really cute baby too. Zeke was like cute well into his toddlerhood.
He got cuter.
He got cute. Can we? Is this time for our confession?
You guys didn't think he was cute?
Is this time for our confession?
I mean, I think most babies are.
We referred to your child as a blobfish for a hot minute. And he
Which
he is
one?
cute.
Right after being
right after
born.
right like
Right
for
after
a
being
minute. Like he got
yeah.
cute, and he is cute as hell now. Like for like
Yes.
zero lies. He is so cute. But as a newborn infant, he is not super cute.
I mean, every parent is going to think they're.
Everybody
not
thinks
cute,
their own
so
kid is cute.
whatever.
I don't even
But
remember
he
what he
was,
looks like as a baby right now.
He was a little bit of an old man baby.
Yes.
Oh, he was an old man baby. 100%.
He was an old man baby. And
He
he
got
had
cute.
this. He got cute pretty quick.
Yeah.
He got cute when he was like a month old, I would say.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Like, we are not saying you don't have cute kids, because they are both fucking adorable. But one of them was born cute and one of them grew up into being cute.
Yeah. Well, it helps when you're born and you're like 5.5 or 6 pounds, however big Zeke was, and 16 inches long. Like, you should still be inside of your mother's womb at that size.
Right.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
versus Felix, who was over 10 pounds and came out fat as fuck, boy.
Like a bowling ball.
Like a bowling ball.
Yeah, like literally, well, a meatball. When he came out of me, the doctor literally said, "You birthed a meatball." Yeah, I'm trying to find a picture, his baby picture now, because I don't remember what he looked like.
Who, of Felix? Or of Zeke?
No, of Zeke. Oh, yeah. This one
Okay.
he looked really cute in.
Okay, hang on. I have to find the blobfish picture.
This one is the
There's
blobfish
this
picture.
That's one of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
He looked like a blobfish. And we love him. So, like, I fucking love that kid.
Aw, my baby.
Yeah, Facebook decided to be an a-hole the other day and show me pictures from, like, when Emmy turned 1. And I'm like,
Oh my God. Yeah. She,
I had all kinds of, I was way up in my
She's
fields
12.
this year with her being 12
You
and her
didn't
being in middle school. And also, like, this sounds weird and crazy because clearly we've come to this decision far beyond this, but this is my first year of it being her birthday, and I don't have a uterus, so I really can't have any more.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, yeah. 10 years ago today, her Elmo birthday party.
Yep.
Aww.
So this year got me up in my feels a little bit.
Yeah, I bet.
But
Aww.
so we went out for dinner for her birthday, and then she's had a friend over since Friday. Still here.
Oh, really?
Yes. No, never fails. We went to paint spot yesterday, which is like, you paint your own pottery and then they glaze it and bake it and you pick it up in a week. That's what she wanted to do.
Cute.
She was
How
like,
fun.
I want to go to paint spot with this one friend.
Aw,
Bet.
nice. That makes it an easy birthday.
Right.
That's awesome. I am on a kid-free weekend, and this is our first weekend in like a month, over like probably 2 months that I don't have anything planned. And so I got a pedicure yesterday. I haven't gotten a pedicure in over a year, I think.
Good for you.
Oh no, I got one before Florida. So I have gotten one, but like still, I don't do anything for myself. Like I don't buy things for myself. Yeah. It's so rare that I spend money on myself. And so one of my girlfriends and I went out for brunch, and then we got pedicures together, and we just sat there pretty much in silence while we got pedicures, and it was lovely.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So it's been a fantastic weekend. I cleaned my apartment. I have had the house like totally silent, and I watched Wicked One Wonderful Evening or whatever. I've watched it 3 times, so don't judge me, but I
love that for you.
Yeah.
I have not yet watched it.
Oh my God.
Played Phasmophobia with children.
Oh.
What were we watching last night? What did I watch with the children? Elf. We watched Elf. I fell asleep. They watched Elf.
Oh, cute. I love that movie.
They wanted to watch Home Alone for the 11th time. And so I'm like,
God.
listen, I'm like, what about Elf? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, thank God.
Thank God. Yeah, that's funny.
Well,
you have to watch the Wicked like ASAP because it's so fucking good. I cried, I laughed, and I cried some more.
Beautiful. That's not saying much.
I was gonna say the crying's not surprising, but it was really, 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 really good.
Jake, what have you had going on this week?
Working.
Wow.
And our kid's birthday.
It's an exciting life.
I've been writing a little bit more. It's good.
Ooh.
Good.
Yep.
It's a NaNoWriMo.
Yeah, you can't say that anymore.
Why?
It doesn't exist.
Why?
Various reasons, controversies.
Why? Oh.
So now, like, every place does their own November writing month instead of, NaNoWriMo's not a thing anymore.
That's sad.
But it is. That's more coincidental with me getting back to it. But
okay. I was.
Oh, because it's like a writing month or whatever.
Yeah, it was a thing they did.
NaNoWriMo is a National Novel Writing Month. It was a whole thing, which apparently is not a thing anymore.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Not
officially. It got made they made an organization for it at some point, and whatever went down, and they had to like dissolve the organization. So now
oh God,
all these other sites that do, they used to basically collab with it, but now it doesn't exist anymore. So now all these different places do November Writing Month or something.
Little independent writing challenges.
Themselves. Yeah.
And they're like
I think a lot of people are
still
doing it for November. No, it's you're supposed to write a whole novel in the month of November.
A whole novel in 1 month.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Well, 50,000 words is the goal.
Wow, that's wild.
I could do it.
You could do it.
I could do it.
I could
you probably
not
could do it in a week.
Words. If I sit down and write, I am a prolific fucking writer.
Well, then fucking bitch, get to it. We
I
need
can
somebody
write
in this family to get rich.
So fast.
Thanks, Kelsey. That's what I've been trying to tell her for a long time.
Jesus Christ.
I am a fast writer.
We gotta go on another cruise. Get a book cranked out.
Turn shit out.
I've been telling her that she needs to. She's like, I need to find something to go do during like, just take your laptop and go to Starbucks and sit there for an hour, and you'll come out with 3,000 words probably.
Literally.
Okay, Kelsey, it's your job to help me.
Okay. I feel like you could write some like really good smut books.
I literally had this
That's what
conversation
we've talked about.
over the summer because I was like, I can't find a smut book that is what I want to read. I should just write my own.
Oh my god, then fucking do it.
Okay,
There's like
Kelsey, I
literal
need your help.
smut bookstores now. Like you
Yeah.
could be a smut author. We need to make this happen. I will do the digital artwork for you. And for the cover.
I need like a pseudonym for the cover though, because like I am also a teacher.
Well,
that's fine.
That's a little bit down the path. Let's get the book written first. But
let's get the book written first.
Yeah. See, I'm the complete opposite. I sit down and I write like 30 words. I'm like, wow, that was exhausting. But no, not that bad.
I'm not a good writer.
When I write, I'm like I can write.
Yeah.
I just need
Believe
to
it or
really get
not,
into the
writing
flow.
is not a strong suit of mine.
Kelsey, what is a strong suit of yours?
Art, drinking coffee, yapping.
There it is.
Yeah, we all know that one.
Crying.
Things. I like to cry. Yeah, that's what I'm good at.
I love that for you.
Yeah.
Is this like the Taylor Swift interview? Like I'm not good at sports. What am I gonna do?
Yeah. I'm literally not good at anything.
Literally not good at anything.
Actually, I had a therapy revelation. I don't know if I should get deep in this podcast.
I think you should. Do you go to therapy? I love that for you.
It's been a little long for the intro, so let's get to it.
Shut up, Jake. She's about to like.
Which further confirms what I've had a revelation about.
What is this?
I actually, as much as I like to yap and I'm social and can carry conversations and carry rooms and stuff like that, like I have a good personality.
Do you though?
Find myself.
Hey, she's being vulnerable.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry.
You are the cause of all of my trauma.
That's a fucking lie. That's a lie, and I know it's a lie.
That was a revelation. Sorry,
that was not.
That was my revelation.
Shut the fuck up, Jake. Oh my god.
It's you.
I hate both of you.
No, you're not.
I know I'm not.
You're the cause of my religious trauma, but that's okay.
I mean, I don't know if cause is the right thing. I'm the impetus.
Yeah.
Like I
it's a lot of weight for
it.
one
Like
person to bear.
No,
I'm joking.
I may or may not have introduced you to your religious trauma, but I don't think I'm the cause of it.
No, you're not.
Okay.
You kept it more normal. So I had this revelation that I like, even though, my personality, blah, 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 whatever, I tend to not like talk about myself or input, like when there's something that I know to be like, if somebody is talking about something that I have a lot of knowledge about, I'll not say anything because I think I realized that I have like a fear of people not liking me for like just really, really like the basic level of just who I am, and only liking me for like the things that I have or things that I do. And I realized that it came from like being a teenager growing up in the house that we grew up in. And somebody one time came over to a party that I had at the house, and we were sitting in the hot tub, and this guy said to me, he was like a really popular guy. Everybody wanted to be friends with, and he somehow got an invite to this party that I threw. And he said to me, well, dang, if I would have known that you had all of this stuff all along, I would have been hanging out with you since like whenever, 8th grade or whatever, whenever it was that I knew him. And I was like,
you didn't know
leave.
You were so privileged.
Mm-hmm.
If I would have, it was basically like, if I would have known that you you
had something to offer me,
but like, yes, then I would have wanted to be friends with you. I didn't know that you had all of these cool things. And so I've realized then throughout my life that I have like sucked in anything about me that's cool to not like give people anything to use to be friends with me.
That's
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my revelation.
And it's what's interesting is it only takes a handful of those types of experiences to ingrain it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. So anyways,
don't let anyone. It turns out that teenagers are impressionable.
It turns out that teenagers are, and other teenagers
assholes.
who open their mouths are fucking idiots. So
yeah, I know, but I've been in so many conversations as an adult, like with people who I like very much consider my friends, not like my close friends, because those people are my people, but like, you know, in like social settings where like people will be talking, and I'll be like, I literally know way more about whatever it is that you're talking about, and you sound like an idiot, but I'm literally not going to say anything.
No, fucking tell him you're an idiot.
You know, and actually there was a situation where I did kind of say something, and the person was like, no, and I'm like, yeah, okay, well, now I'm not going to be friends with you anymore. Like, I'm a Leo, so I cut people off like
zero
so
value added. Yeah.
You know, so it's just so funny. I'm just learning a lot about my personality right now.
I love that.
So I might not be a doctor, but at least I'm going to therapy.
I love this for you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Like 10 out of 10.
No, it's good. That's why people do therapy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. So here I am. But anyways, now that we're done talking about my trauma, for somebody
I
have
a hunch we're not done talking about your trauma. Maybe for today.
I know, right? This is just opening it up. At Christmas, I'm going to be like blabbing all of my trauma.
Yes, I'm here for it. I can contribute. I've got some shit.
You got some shit.
We both turned out pretty fucking well, man.
We did, yeah.
Look at us.
I've always lived thinking, like, I don't really have that much trauma. Like, I had a pretty good life growing up. My parents were divorced and, you know, all of that. And we, like, had a nice home and blah, 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 all this stuff. I got some trauma there. I have some trauma. I definitely have some trauma. Mm-hmm.
Well, I think the balance is more in your adult life, probably.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's been traumatic.
Yeah. That's been traumatic for people on the sidelines.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. Sorry, guys. I put you through that.
Great. Ain't your fault. That shit ain't your fault.
It could be worse. I could be a drug addict.
Could be worse. Could be meth.
Yep. Could be meth.
You're right.
Mm-hmm. Could be a crack whore, and I am not.
Just a whore. No crack.
Yep. Exactly.
Proud of you for that.
Thank you. Anyways, so on the topic of education.
Hang on. Can we take a side pause just briefly?
Nobody wants to get into the topic of this episode.
To talk about, not even to talk in depth about, to mention the fucking elections this week.
It does bear some.
Ayo.
I have trepidation about how much hope to feel from it, but
I know.
But
at least it's something.
My favorite was that post on Still We Rise on Instagram, which was like, Hope, is that you?
Yeah.
Oh, God. That's why I told Jake, I'm like, I feel like this is the first time I felt like joy in a hot minute.
Yeah.
I know. It doesn't feel as dark knowing.
I know.
The other thing that I've also like been thinking about is like funny how these specific states, a lot of them were projected to go blue, obviously, during the last presidential election, and they went red. And funny how when Elon Musk isn't involved with the election, they're blue.
So weird.
Well, that's the crazy thing about elections nowadays with gerrymandering is, like, there's some pretty big wins, but you have to factor in that, like, those are really extraordinarily huge wins because of all the suppression.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's a bigger shift than it even appears because of
I think regardless, even if it was a tiny shift, it's a giant fuck you.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
I'm just
and
worried.
I love that.
I'm just worried that by the time next year when the big elections come around, the people are like, oh, we did it last year.
We've done enough.
We fixed it.
No,
and
we haven't fixed
don't
shit.
show up again. But
I know. Yeah, we got to keep this momentum going. Thankfully, though, our president will make it probably pretty easy for us to
still be upset. Yeah. Yeah.
Be upset.
I saw a post on Instagram yesterday where they like put a like outside on the outside wall of the Oval Office. It now says Oval Office, like the exterior part of the building. now says Oval Office on it. And someone commented like, this is a great idea. Like a lot of, dementia care homes label rooms to help people stay oriented.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, did you notice that sign was like printed out on paper and taped
Yes.
against the wall? Yeah.
Yes. It was literally like someone had decided to like Cricut this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, because their marketing team is in the pits, too. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
It's such a mess. What a disaster. What a laughing stock, honestly.
It is comical.
Honestly, as terrible as it is, like, because obviously, like, it's not good for our economy. It's not good for, like, our social standards or anything. Keep it up, Trump. Keep it up, because then, it'll make it easier, I think, come 3 years from now.
Come next year. Or we're looking for next year midterms.
Next year we gotta hone in on, right? But
check your registration, everybody.
Check your voter registration. There are places that will drive you to your polling place.
Mm-hmm. I will drive you to your polling
place. I will
place.
drive you to your polling place.
If you live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, you need to get there. I'll be there.
Anyone in Hardin County? I got you. Yeah, we don't have school that day. I will drive anyone.
Yeah, we have school. So
we can't have school that day because a lot of our schools are polling places. And so we can't have students in the building while there's voting happening.
Ours are at colleges and libraries mostly, I think. So the college that I work at, we are a voting place, and I organize that. And
hell yeah,
Wisconsin didn't have a vote this November. Like we weren't voting here in our state. There's nothing to vote on. And the amount of people that showed up to vote was staggering.
That happened here too.
I gotta find the actual. Keep talking.
I was getting phone calls all day. Like, do you know anything about voting? Where is it this year? Blah 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 blah. I'm like, there's literally not a vote. How do you people not know that there's not a vote in our state? Like that just showed me. I was like, I have lost so much faith for humanity in this because it just shows me that people are. Just know that it's the day that you're supposed to vote, and they're just showing up, and they were going to vote without having any information. Like, they were not going, they didn't know.
It's a catch-22 because that sounds pretty awesome that people were, like, motivated to get out and vote because they know that it matters and wanted to do it. Like, there's that one.
So
but then it's what you just said about, like, they didn't care to look up information enough to actually know that there wasn't anything to vote on for them.
Yeah, if they would have looked it up, they would have realized there's nobody to vote for. The thing about it is if we were in Milwaukee County and that was happening, because it's liberal, I would have been like, woohoo, people are excited to vote. But the county that I work in is the most conservative county in the state. And so I was like, these guys are literally just showing up and they're just going to vote Republican all the way down the line. They don't care. They don't care who they're voting for. They have no cares at all.
So the Kentucky Secretary of State posted on Tuesday, "We're getting calls about polls being closed. They are closed because we do not have elections today. Kentucky votes next year. You cannot vote today in Kentucky for the mayor of New York City or the governor of Virginia. Sorry." Really what he posted. I showed Emmy, and Emmy was like, "Are you kidding me?" And I'm like, "No."
Yeah.
Like, Jesus. Hilarious.
But also, doesn't everybody understand at this point in time that if it was time to vote, there'd be a million signs everywhere? Just ask yourself, did you see any signs?
Left and right.
Commercials.
Yeah.
Anything. Nope, no voting. Like, pay attention, people. Pay attention.
Yeah. And that's the problem with the state of our country.
Yep.
One of the many problems.
I was going to say, one of the problems. That's probably pretty low on the list,
It's so frustrating to be like when some of these bad things happen and more people that voted one way or the other are just like, I didn't even know that X happened. It's like, seriously?
My favorite was, so my assistant principal had to go to a meeting at our central office about budgeting and things because we're not getting a lot of the money we were supposed to. Shocker.
Of course. Mm-hmm.
For, government funding and things. Shocker. And so they were talking about, they had to have a whole meeting with all the assistant principals, like redoing budgets and knowing like what we're actually going to get money for. Are we ever going to get this money? Are we not going to get this money? Whatever it may be. And people, oh my God, I don't even know what we're going to do. Like people who are not quiet about how they voted red. Like, oh my God, this is so terrible. What are we going to do? I can't believe this is happening. And she said, I shit you not. And if you knew, like, you believe it. She's like, votes have consequences. I'm like,
Imagine that.
God's honest truth, though, because that's exactly what this is. The way you voted now has consequences for you and your kids and your schools. And pay attention.
Yeah. I want to say one last thing before we get to it, because we've
Go
gone
for
really
it.
long. But me and Kayla were talking about this because the SNAP benefits have not been paid for people for November. And now, like...
They have in Wisconsin now.
Yeah, I think they're... Well, we'll see. Judges keep saying that they need to fund it, but whatever. That's not the point. The point is that, like, this has transpired to the point where, like, all these communities are, like, which is awesome in some regard, that there's community organizations that are stepping up to say that, like, you know, they're taking donations and they're giving out stuff and all this stuff, but it's just really frustrating to see, like, churches and stuff like that to do basically the same thing that you all were just talking about. Be like, oh, this is so terrible that people aren't getting fed and don't have this support and stuff like that. And I'm glad that we have this church here and the community around our church to help feed other people. And it's just the, like, well, we wouldn't have needed to do this.
Yep.
The hypocrisy.
Yeah.
Yep. There is a girl on TikTok that is calling people's churches, like she's like having people like write their church or their former church or whatever in the comments, and she's calling them with like a baby track crying in the background and asking if they can help. She has like a 2-month-old baby. She doesn't really, but she's saying, I have a 2-month-old baby. Can you help with a can of formula she hasn't eaten since last night? And the last one that I saw, she had called 26 churches. And everybody pretty much said no, or that it was for their members only. One church, which was not a church, it was a mosque. It was an Islamic mosque. They said yes, and like got her information and said what she could have or whatever. One was like this little old Appalachian man, and he was like trying to get all the information to help her. And like, I think there was one other one that was not a Christian faith.
Just
that
like a basic
would help
food
her.
bank or something.
They were all like religious organizations.
Oh,
Shocker.
Yeah. Shocker.
Fishes and loaves,
Christian
bitches.
ones.
Fishes and loaves.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah. And they wonder why it's the downfall. Like people, like they think
0
that there's so much
stars.
persecution against them right now.
Well,
it just like makes me laugh when I see people post. I'm like, you are not being persecuted
You're
right
not
now.
being
Why?
persecuted.
Because your kid can't pray public, like at their public school,
which they totally can.
Yeah,
which
right.
they can. It's just not led by the teacher. Like,
Because separation of church and state.
right.
Your kid can, like, I'm not, if a kid is like, praying before a test, I'm not going to be like, hey, no.
We don't do that here.
I don't give a fuck. Dude, we have
I'd
like,
kick them to the curb. Just kidding.
we have Islamics.
Be quiet and get your transition surgery.
Right. Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up. I hate you. Like, we have Islamic
Dr.
students
Kayla Berg will be performing a transition surgery
right now, live in class.
Right now, live in class.
Y'all, I can't get these kids to stay in their chair. I ain't worried about that shit. Like, God.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Anyways, cute segue into education. Kelsey, what am I covering today?
I know what you're covering today.
I'm so proud of you.
I don't remember what we're titling it, but superintendents.
You're right. You are so right.
Thank you.
I'm so proud
I
of you.
remembered. My brain is on today.
Let therapy be working for you.
That's really impressive.
Wow, thanks guys. Yeah.
You're welcome. We're trying.
I got my wisdom teeth removed, and now maybe I have a little bit more wisdom.
A little bit more room.
It was being stored in your teeth. Now
Yeah.
it got to get redistributed.
It got released into my brain.
Yeah.
Yes.
There was so much pressure from my teeth that was squeezing my brain out.
Mhm.
So here we go.
I love this for you.
Thanks.
So proud. Killing it.
Thank you. Yeah. So today Kayla is talking to us about superintendents, and I think the whole process of like where we. How we
A
get
couple
them.
different things. Couple different
Yeah.
things.
She's had a whole month to prepare, so it better be
this
good.
was the point. Was,
Okay, Jake, in the last month, how much time did I spend preparing? Minus today.
minus today? None.
How much time did I spend preparing today?
10 minutes.
Here we are. So buckle up.
Wow. All right, take her away.
No, I'm good. I got
That's
this.
why you're the professional.
I am the professional. Thank
Yeah.
you. I know what I'm doing.
It's just in your brain.
Listen, this is about how I like lesson plan for school. Sometimes I'm like, I don't like what I have today. And all of a sudden my lesson plan is a sticky note that's just an outline of things I want to get done.
Yeah.
1, teach.
Teach. No, it's usually like number 1,
Well.
bell work. Number 2, like we're going to we're focusing on this story. Number 3, I don't know, maybe a video.
Hey, if it works, it works.
Oh, listen, I know what I'm doing. Been a hot minute. Let's start with a fun fact. What is the average salary of a superintendent across the United
Ooh.
States right now? Because I have it broken
Oh.
down a little bit more.
Okay.
Whole United States.
Whole United States
That's a
average
lot.
salary.
I'm going to say $120,000 a year.
Okay.
I was gonna say something like 180.
Okay. It's 100.
Wait. Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot of
'Cause-
rural districts that I'm sure
Yeah.
is bringing that down.
It's $100,000, which
But
leads
that's
us
still
to.
pretty in education.
Okay. So you each get a question.
Okay.
Kelsey, your follow-up question is, these are not count as my 3 questions. These are just like,
Mm.
addendums.
1A and 1B.
1A, 1B. What's the salary of the superintendent in Milwaukee?
Ooh. In Milwaukee.
Mhm. I looked it up, specific just for you.
Okay. We've had a lot of drama with our MPS superintendents in the last couple of years. I'm going to say 235.
Keep going.
Higher?
Yes,
I was
ma'am.
gonna say 300.
Oh, keep going.
Oh,
This is why I said
420?
the average was
400.
$400,000.
That's what I said.
Do you know that the former superintendent, did you look up the drama of like the Milwaukee
No, I didn't,
superintendents?
because I looked up the drama of the JCPS superintendents. We'll get there in a minute.
Oh, okay. So in Milwaukee, I believe this is accurate. They were caught like stealing money or like misallocating money. And like it was a lot of money. And so there's a new superintendent, but $400,000. Did you look up the graduation rate of MPS?
No, I didn't, but I know it's shit.
Yeah, I wonder what it is this year. I'm going to look it up
Okay.
like
It's
last week.
like,
Well, okay, Jake has 2 parts to his.
okay.
Yours is, what is the salary for the JCPS superintendent? And then what is the salary for the Hardin County School superintendent? Because I did our like biggest district and then our local district.
Mhm. I was gonna say 250 for JCPS.
Keep going.
Okay. Probably like 350 then.
Keep going.
Is that more than Milwaukee?
Nope, it's the same. It's
the
400.
same? Okay.
Oh my God.
So then what is the salary for our Hardin County School superintendent?
That's what I'm going to go with what I said the average was because I feel like ours is pretty average. So I said 180.
Keep going.
250.
230.
Okay.
Here's the fun fact
Wow.
about that one, though. And I need to put an asterisk on this. I love our superintendent. I love our district. I love everything about
She's
where I
pretty
work. She's great. What was her salary last year? Because, teachers are getting like shit to no raises. What was her salary last year?
3 times the charm. 180.
180.
Oh.
So she got a $40,000 raise.
$50,000 raise.
$50,000 raise.
That's the mess. You might be talking about this, but like the school boards vote on if the school board gets raises.
Correct.
Yeah.
And their
Um,
justification for it is that, and this is true, but true but useless, as Tracy Hunt likes to say, this is true, is that for the size of our district, her salary was not commiserate with other districts of the same size in the state.
Oh.
And I get that, but it's pretty tone deaf when your teachers are getting like 2% raises and you're getting a $50,000 raise.
Yeah. So I work obviously in higher education, so it's a little bit different. But everybody across the board gets the same. Well, yeah, I think it's public knowledge. Everybody across the board gets the same raise if we get a raise.
Mm-hmm.
But then we did just this week actually get a bonus or a stipend. And it was like 3% of our salaries. It was a solid number. Like everybody that has the same like employment level or whatever got the same thing. But the president didn't take one. And he was like, and I was like, okay, that's cool. I mean, to him,
Solid.
a couple $1,000s,
Right.
doesn't
But
Doesn't mean much, but it's nice
sends
to
a
know that
message.
he's like, I'm not going to take it. It sends a message. Yeah, for sure.
So what's your graduation rate in Milwaukee?
60%.
Ooh, I was going to say 55.
Yeah. It used to be actually like
What's the graduation rate in
15 years
Hardin
ago, it was like 27%. And so
Oh my
they're
gosh.
doing a lot
Okay.
of work on it.
I love that for
so
them.
it's getting better.
Ooh, the average graduation rate for Hardin County schools, 89%.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
really good. I live in Wauwatosa, obviously, and our superintendent makes approximately $225,000 a year.
I lied. That's inaccurate. It's actually 93%.
Wow.
93% graduation rate in Hardin County. I really like this district. Like, I'm having a good time here. Like, to put that caveat,
Yeah.
you know, because I'm saying all this superintendent shit.
Will you have to bleep out all of your naming of your county?
It's a big county. I ain't worried about it. Maybe Jake will have to.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not super worried. No one's going to find my address.
That's not work I'm going to have to do.
Yeah, right.
That's not my problem. So, yeah. No, I really do like our superintendent. She does a lot of work, and she is a very boots-on-the-ground person, but it's just very tone-deaf to get a $50,000 raise.
That is very tone deaf. Isn't that crazy? I think about that like in form of like obviously like everything working in higher education also is public knowledge. And so like you know, we got I think like 3% raises this year or something like that. I don't remember what it was 2 or 3%. Which like on $85,000 or whatever is not very much money. You know, like it like barely impacts your paycheck. And it's, you know, then there's people that make a lot less and there's people that make a lot more, but still in the whole scheme of things, like it barely impacts your paycheck when you only get a 2 or a 3% raise, you know. But then like we bought a piece of equipment in my department that I know how much it cost. And I was like, shit, they could have taken that cost of that piece of equipment and split it up between our entire department. Cause this piece of equipment does something that we already do, like as humans. Could have split it up between everybody and given everybody like a $20,000 raise.
Oh, listen, my favorite thing is that like we're having to cut out programs that teachers actually like use in their classrooms because we don't have the funding for it right now. Meanwhile, we have like $1 million contracts with like 2 different big educational groups. I'm like, listen, if we didn't have those contracts for those big items that one of them, everyone is very side-eye about this program initiative, I guess is the better word. Everyone's very side-eye about it. Like it's a giant waste of money.
Yeah.
But we can't spend...
There's a lot of those things.
We can't spend $2,000 to get a program that teachers actually use. But we can spend millions of dollars on an outside organization to come in and do stuff we're already doing.
Budgets are weird, man.
Budgets are weird. I'm glad I'm not in charge of them. I'm in charge of...
Accounting is stupid.
I'm in charge of the beta club budget, and I'm doing a very good job. But that's a couple $1,000s. Like, it's not much.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's funny.
Yeah, well, like what you're saying, Kelsey, like in the private sector, like I work in, where it's like you're fighting for somebody to get even like the difference between 2 and 2.5% raise, and you're like, that's like $500 for the year or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's just like, why am I fighting so hard about it when all this other expenses, which the way that accounting is, that's just how it is, you know, to some degree, but it is just exhausting to like fight for what seems like such a little amount of money.
Right.
I'll say especially...
It's so frustrating. And then you see people who get a $50,000 raise and you're like, well, cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say especially in education, that's very specific in terms of, like, I understand this. It's very specific in terms of what money from what source can be spent on what things. Like, it is oddly specific. So I get that.
Yeah, it
is.
I get it. So weird.
But it doesn't make it any better.
But still, yeah. If we lived in a different country, it would be different.
Right. So, question number 2. What is the hiring process for a superintendent?
Ooh, okay. I was going to ask this.
Look at me.
Is it a vote?
Eventually.
Is it a public vote?
It is
Like it's not doesn't go on the ballot, does it?
No.
I feel like it's like most educational things where they do a search.
Yep. Step 1 is the search committee.
Yeah, and assemble a list of candidates,
Mm-hmm.
and then probably, see if any or all of them are interested. Ones that are interested would then come and kind of like go through rounds of interviews with different groups.
That's step 3. You've missed step 2.
Well, I don't know what step 2 is then.
Okay.
But then interview, and then they would.
There's
I don't know. There's maybe
panel,
rounds or something
forum.
like that where they go like, okay, let's cut this down from 20 to 4.
Mm-hmm.
Those are our finalists.
Mm-hmm.
So they, all vote on that or whatever, and then do another interview type thing. And
this is all with the school board. I would assume that the school board is the one that's doing the panels and like the interviews and stuff, and then they bring in more people through like an open forum.
Yeah, search committee probably.
Which is why it's very important to vote for your school board.
What she said.
Yeah. I hope that like search committees and stuff like that involve like maybe a handful of principals and teachers.
Usually, yes.
Yeah.
Like they have a search committee that involves several, like I don't know, levels of people involvement. The part that you missed is they also try to get stakeholder input. So they will often put out like surveys and things to teachers, to parents, to community members about
what would you like
they
to see?
prioritize in a superintendent, to use that as part of their search.
Mm-hmm.
So that they're getting kind of that input of everyone that's going to be impacted by this. But, and here's the kicker and why it's important to vote for your school board. At the end of the day, deciding the principal after all of this stuff, and all of this is open forum and open records, it's a school board vote.
They're not obligated to.
Well, and it's a school board vote.
Yeah.
They vote.
Yeah.
And it's a majority vote. And whatever the school board decides, that's what you're getting.
Mm-hmm.
Which leads us
That's
into...
how it is on like some bigger positions at like in higher education too. It's really similar to that, like that same process and many interviews and public forum type. We have one actually next week where we have, are going to like essentially sit in on like a discussion where you can listen to like the potential hires and see how they handle their answers and stuff like that,
Yeah. Which leads us to, so JCPS, our biggest district in the state, recently hired a new superintendent. What was it? Is it for this year? Was it this past summer that they did this?
Where? What was that?
JCPS.
Oh, I didn't pay attention.
Oh, okay. Well, JCPS. Yep. It was literally this past, late spring, early summer where they were doing all this hiring stuff. So this year they have a new superintendent. So this just happened.
That's how Milwaukee was too. The same time frame, like June.
And there was a lot of controversy about it and about them, who they hired, because it got narrowed down to 2 candidates, and it felt very clear to everyone that one was better than the other, and then they hired the other person.
Oh, really?
So here's what...
Because they accepted less money or what?
No.
Here's the thing that I've mustered together. So in terms of public versus board choice, the board selected person A. Well, I mean, you can look it up. Brian Yearwood. But community and teacher surveys showed a preference for the other person. Board members defended their choice, citing Yearwood's experience and questioning the survey's results. But in the controversy...
You didn't have to say that. They I don't know.
But, okay, here's the other things. Yearwood is the person that they hired.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know. I'm saying the school board didn't have to come out and say, like, we question the validity of the survey.
Right.
Just say you picked who you wanted to pick.
Just say we didn't listen to you.
Yeah.
Yearwood was paid over $600,000 to leave his previous position in Missouri and signed a confidentiality agreement, leading to questions about the reasons for his departure. Yearwood stated he did nothing illegal or unethical, but could not disclose the specifics due to the NDA.
That's interesting.
Follow up. There's more.
Wow.
This was many levels of controversy. The controversy grew as the board did not immediately release the name of the chosen candidate after the May 22nd closed door vote. It's problematic.
Wow.
Leading to a lawmaker publicly congratulating Yearwood before the official announcement. This sparked accusations of a lack of transparency with the public, families, and staff. Then, the Courier-Journal, which is the big newspaper in Jefferson County, filed a lawsuit alleging the school board violated Kentucky's Open Meetings Act by making the final decision in a closed session and holding a sham vote in open session. The lawsuit seeks open discussion of the decision-making process and access to related records.
Yeah, see, this is
So
part of the big city stuff is that politics gets really involved
Yeah.
in these things.
But it like
But I mean,
there is the bigger I don't know if I want to say a controversy, like the bigger theory is between the two candidates. There's the one that everyone not board wanted and voted for, and then the guy who got the job. And a lot of people have alleged since then that it's entirely based on, the demographics of Jefferson County, that he got the job because he's black. That the board wanted to, because it's consistently been a white superintendent, and that the board wanted to.
It was like a diversity hire.
Yes. And I mean, I understand. Like, I'm not anti.
Right, you're not like saying
I'm not anti equal opportunity.
Yeah.
I'm here for it, but based on like all of this other side information,
yeah,
it seems a very weird choice, and it's still very unclear why that was the choice that they went with.
Mm-hmm.
But,
well, it sounds like a school board shakeup will happen in the next couple of years,
right?
There, I bet.
well, that's what I was saying is like people want the state to get involved to like. This is like a year or two ago. They wanted the state to get involved to like fire the superintendent and like all this stuff. Like
that was the previous
really don't
superintendent.
Yes, yeah. Which you don't have to. Which I don't think ever really you have to deal with on like a smaller county district. But
yeah, the former Milwaukee superintendent had so many had lost like millions of dollars in funding and like all of that, so he resigned because he was getting a lot of backlash. And now I guess this new person that they hired, people like more. I don't know. I don't pay as much attention to Milwaukee Public just because my kids will never attend a Milwaukee Public School.
Yeah, I pay attention to it peripherally, but JCPS is not my district. Never going to be my district. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. But yeah, like even the school board, for us anyways, the school board is in charge of not only hiring the superintendent, they're in charge of their annual evaluations. They're in charge of offering and or extending their contracts. Like they're in charge of everything regarding the superintendent position, which is wild because the Board of Education is an elected position of people who 99% of the time have never worked in education. Like that's wild to me. I'm like, you have no idea how this works. You have not a clue in the damn world, and you're in charge. I mean, story of our lives in American politics, but
when we're living in America.
Anyways, last question: what are the primary job roles of a superintendent?
I think you broke the rules of our podcast. You're only allowed 3 questions.
This is my third question.
she said 1A and 1B to the other.
My first one was about salaries, and then there was like side questions. My second one was about the hiring process. My third one is about job roles. This is my third question.
Pass.
We do a lot of sub questions.
What was it?
We do, those are my
was the
3
question?
questions. Look, I have them written down, Jake. Look, here,
I know,
I'm not even showing the
because
answers.
I
1, 2,
structure
3.
mine the same way.
Jesus Christ, Kelsey, you don't even have to do research. Sit over there and be the personality. God damn it.
I'll do some research. What do you guys want me to tell you about?
Yapping and coffee? I don't know. Like what? We've already assessed that your strengths are limited. Love
I
you.
want you to do research on M theory.
Ooh, what's that?
Okay.
Anyways.
I'll tell you next week.
Excellent. What are the primary job roles of a superintendent?
Intending.
Intending?
Mm-hmm.
I hate him.
They, I think are like over the overall budget, right? I think they're also like the person, financials, yeah. Are they the person that like all of the like principals like report to?
Principals, yes.
Okay. Like, because it's like the hierarchy, right? It's like the superintendent and then principals, and then it goes down from there, right?
Yeah, more or less.
I don't really know what else they would possibly do.
So they like shockingly, there's been, and what I was reading is it's been a shift where superintendents do less of the like internal and like instruction based things. Like they're not worried about curriculum. They have other people that do that. They're not worried about, how teachers are performing. There's other people worried about that. And not to say that they're not involved in these things, but in terms of primary roles, a lot of it's more CEO like. So they're in charge of finances. They're in charge of construction of like new buildings, of like maintenance things. They're in charge of community relations and local politics, and it's a lot more external of a job than it is internal, like you would think it is.
Yeah. It's a very, I feel like that's a very political job.
It is.
Too. Like
100%.
They're going to state legislator to try to get things that they think are necessary for our districts, and trying to get extra funding, things like that. Like that gets really, really political.
And not to say that they aren't involved in like the day-to-day and the like curriculum and the teaching of students, because they are, but I feel like it's a lot more, from my understanding, it's a lot more peripherally. Like that is part of their job, but these other parts are so big. And then a lot of what I was reading from superintendents talking about their jobs was one of the most taxing things is that it's 24/7 availability, essentially.
Yeah.
Because and I can confirm, I have gotten emails from our superintendent at like 1 a.m. I'm not checking them at 1 a.m, but the send time is like 1 a.m. Or they're constantly available doing things.
Yeah, I am too, but I'm not paid $400,000 a year.
Heyo. I mean, yeah, I'm doing stuff unpaid all the damn time, but
yeah.
So I do not want that job. I don't want to be a superintendent.
No, I mean that would be a really, 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 really hard job. And the public eye is on you, so you one mess up and you're screwed.
Even one perceived mess up. You don't even have to mess up. It's just the perception.
Yep.
So there's my 2 cents on superintendents.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, it's. I think a lot of people don't really realize. I mean, you kind of forget about the superintendents.
Or you're like, oh, they're in charge of the schools. Well, yes, and it's a lot.
There's a lot. Yeah.
I don't want to do it.
I mean, $400,000 is a lot of money when your teachers are getting paid $50,000.
75, baby.
But at the end of the day, they are doing a lot.
They're doing a lot.
The ones that are doing a good job deserve it.
I'd say that I guess for as much as you, just to be a slight amount of devil's advocate, just with like the money and or whatever, but like what you said about like having to do the job like 24/7, I think that is a big quality of a lot of like that when you get into the higher levels of running anything, just the like availability that you have to whatever organization you're beholden to.
Yeah, that's sacrifice that you make getting up that high.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's like why I like where I am right now, where like I make a lot of decisions and I'm pretty important, but also I'm not at that next rung where you do have to be available almost at any moment to deal with things.
Yeah.
So.
Girl, same.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of where I'm at right now with moving into like a part-time admin position, but I'm not really an official administrator, but I'm kind of like I get to do a lot of things and make decisions instructionally and be in the background but I'm not an official. Yeah. I'm not on the letterhead, so I don't have to answer these crazy phone calls.
I girl bossed a little too close to the sun, unfortunately. So
yeah, good job.
But you're still at a point where I think you could probably put in some boundaries for yourself too.
I totally could put in some boundaries. But I'm a female in a male-dominated workforce, so here I am not putting boundaries in.
And here's me just telling you, just do this and you'll fix your things.
Because you have a penis.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's all right. I love my job. Like, truly, truly. So.
Same.
Yeah.
So it makes it so hard.
We're lucky. We're the lucky ones because I have a lot of friends that are absolutely miserable in their jobs. And, you know, they bitch about their work. And I'm like, yeah, there's day-to-day, like, drama or things that, like, aren't ideal or whatever. But I feel really, really lucky to absolutely love my job.
Yeah. No, I had a bad day this week where Jake took me to look at cats to make me feel better. Like, I had a bad day. I had a rough day. But it was, I mean, that's what makes it hard about, like, education going down the shitter in general, and, like, the idea that I have the qualifications to get out. But I'm like, but goddamn, I like it. Like, I really like what I do. So it makes it hard.
I personally really dislike the, like, culture of being paid less because you enjoy it.
Oh, for sure.
But
oh yeah, that culture is bullshit.
Like, but you like your job so much. No, I know.
I mean, it makes it easier to be in that job, but it's also like, that doesn't mean that I shouldn't get paid what I deserve for whatever role I'm doing or whatever.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's more, I feel like it's better to live in the space of, like, deciding to move from job to job, and less with, like, well, you shouldn't get, you know, you don't get a raise, but at least you like it, or something like that. But
yeah. Again, living in America.
Living in America.
It'd be fun, they said.
The end of the millennium. Okay.
Yeah. Great. Well, that was really enlightening. Next week we will have Jake enlightening us.
About
what are you going to talk about, Jake?
I actually don't even know.
It'll be a surprise to all of us.
Surprise.
Surprise, surprise. I'll be teaching you guys on the M theory.
Hell yeah, let's do
Kelsey's
this.
doing M theory, yeah.
I'll give you a 5-minute rundown of the M theory before Jake
I think it'd be
goes
funny
into...
to just have you try to do it and see what you glean from.
But I feel like you need to have a backup presentation.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's talk about M theory next week.
Okay.
Kelsey's gonna do it.
But you're gonna lead it.
5-minute synopsis, Kelsey.
Okay.
I'll do like a 5 to 10 minute what I've learned. I'll study and report back, and then Jake can tell me how wrong I am.
Well, I'm no
Maybe
expert,
I'll
and that's one of
surprise you
the
guys.
more complicated.
Excellent. Oh God, I'm so here for this. I'll bring the popcorn.
Okay, love it.
All right, that sounds
I think it's
fun.
gonna be
Actually,
This sounds great.
It actually sounds really fun. I'm really excited.
Okay, I'm stoked.
Okay, cool. Well, great. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Just a reminder to like and subscribe. Follow us wherever you get your podcasts, social media, Instagram, TikTok, and leave us a review. Kayla, did your friends leave reviews yet?
I don't know. I might need to murder.
I've
Get
seen
on
a few
their
ratings
asses.
So
You have? Okay.
Was it the one that we like forced Kyle to do in front of us at gunpoint?
yes.
Okay.
So we do have a 5-star rating. But we need more. So don't forget to give us a rating and join us next week and to find out why this wasn't on the test. Bye.
Bye.